We need some more adventure, mates. Let's fucking go. So pretty much $500. That's all you need to buy your own freedom, happiness, and adventure, pretty much. So, Jesus fucking Christ. Welcome back. I think I have a goddamn problem. I think so. You tell me what you think. So, you might know this already, but I live here. This is my home, my houseboat. And then, of course, this over here is my sailboat that I go sailing in from time to time. So there you go, 2 boats so far. Then here is a small one. This used to be one of my boats, but I traded it for another one. I'm gonna show you. Oh yeah, and it doesn't end there. I also have this here old 1960s mahogany plywood boat. Yep, that's one more I got. We got this one sorted out. We moved it back to its place where it's supposed to be, where it lives. Here we go. Jumping off. Yeah, and then we got this one over here too, of course, that I took as a trade-in. Yeah, it's not bad. Gonna sell this one as well. Yeah, but I didn't come with the camera here today to talk to you about all the different boats I own or brag or something like that. The thing is that I bought another boat. Yes, I got another boat. Well, what am I supposed to do? I can't say no to a good deal. It was a fine price. What am I supposed to do? Let's go over there and show you what we got. Let's see, what the fuck was I doing now again? Yeah, we're going to look today at the $500 boat. That was the whole thing. That was my whole entire plan, what I was gonna do today. I'm gonna show you what you can get for $500 if you're a little bit patient, and you know, you go to local marinas and you talk to like the harbor captain and whoever is in charge of the harbor, and you just let them know like, yeah, if you know anybody pops up over here who wants to sell a boat, you let me know, and we'll see if we can make a deal. And that's exactly what happened here now. So I got approached by this guy the other day, and he came knocking on my boat, and he just plain told me, yeah, I have this boat I want to get rid of. So we went and had a look at the boat, and I asked him, what are you looking for? He told me a price range, and I gave him an offer, and yeah, I bought it for $500. So let's go and see what $500 of boat gets you, okay? Yeah, and I misplaced the key somewhere, so I had to go looking for that. Fortunately, I found it in my other jacket, so that situation is under control. And here it is. Now we are getting up to where the boat is. So pretty much $500. That's all you need to buy your own freedom, happiness, and adventure, pretty much. So here she is. Let's do the tour. Looking from the outside, so you know, it's looking decent. We got a little bit of dirty deck here. I'm gonna get the pressure washer and wash it all off, so we get a nice clean surface. It hasn't really been sailed for like 2-3 years, something like that. It's gonna be my guess. But it's a pretty nice boat. It's an Amigo 27, I believe. And it's not 27 feet then, it's actually just 25 feet. But the sail size in square meters are 27 square meters. So yeah, this is how it looks. As you can see, some grime has collected here, but nothing a good pressure wash can't fix. Some steps in the front too. Now, of course, and this boat comes with everything you can want in a starting off boat. You have, for example, a furlex roll for your front sail, or the Genoa. Furlex Selden. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff, actually. Ropes are all good. And here's some anchor line here in the front. I had some electrical cable. I was charging the batteries the other day to get it started up. Of course, a mast is a must on a sailboat. Luckily, this one was included. The boom, and I got all the sails down there. Let's move over here to the sitbruns area. It's a pretty decent size. You can sit out here 4 people. Yeah, I would say 6 people pretty comfortably. Yeah. Then you have your, here is a spot for one older Garmin GPS, and then if you, of course, you have your navigational compass right here. So, and right next to that you have your engine speed control for reverse and forth, and the rudder, of course, life buoy, lifeline, and a Swedish flag, always also included. There's the mount for the autopilot, which is a very good thing. When you buy a boat, you're gonna sail a lot by yourself, you're gonna want to have an autopilot. It's a mount for a newer GPS system that also was included. But let's head on in. Sure, this is an older boat. It's from the 1970s, like 1977, something like that. But it looks absolutely fine in here. I think somebody did, they reupholstered the sofas in here or something like that, because they look good to me. And it's actually got a little bit of a nautical theme, so that's always it's good in a boat. So straight when you come down, you have your little kitchen area here. Underneath here, you'll find the engine. We'll take a look at that. That's one of the main reasons why I bought that, what is underneath this hatch, but I'll take a look at that later. Here is some of the equipment that come with the boat. A newer Garmin GPS, an older Garmin GPS, and of course a Autohelm 1000 autopilot to help you out on your sailing by yourself trips. Then over here is your cooking corner. Gas stove, 2 burners, that's all you need pretty much. Storage area underneath here for cutlery and whatever you need. Some more storage area over here. It's actually a pretty decent amount of storage space in this boat for the size. You see what's going on over there. Somebody made a place that I can attach things. More storage. Yeah, and then this is another like a preparational space. You can, you know, hack up your vegetables or, you know, keep your maps here when you're navigating. More random articles of stuff. Little electrical panel, just the basics. Radio, running light, cabin light. What more do you need? Not much more than that, actually, to be honest. Then let's get into the berths, or like the, what the fuck you call it, where you sleep. So this koi. Here is one side. There is, it looks exactly the same on the other side, and you lift this one up here. Oh, god damn it. Let's see here. Stretch out. So I am like 6'1", 6'2", and I can just about lay straight down in this berth. So yeah, if you are taller than 6'2", get another boat, or, you know, preferably sleep in the space in the front. Maybe work out better for you. Yeah, same on the other side. Storage above, 3 on each side. Then we go to the berth front. Of course, campa potti. It's good enough if you really, really need to take a shit. And of course, the front berth. Let me get in here. It's very decent size, I have to say. Even though right now it's filled up with sails. Here is spinnaker. It's pretty nice to have, actually. The boat came with a spinnaker, the Genoa for the front, and the main sail, of course. Fire extinguisher, must have. Unfortunately, this is just what it looks like. Yeah, you got a little bit more. Now I'm riding along. You were supposed to have your head over a dead end, but this is definitely a little bit longer. There's more space in here for a taller person. So that's great. And in here then, you have a table. It's right over here. Here's the leg for it. It's the same kind of table that I have in my sailboat, so tighten it up. Yeah, and then you have a table mount. You can sit here and have a great time. Boom, there you go, table, perfect. Now it's just to cook some food and have dinner. That's all that's missing. I'm actually getting pretty hungry. Oh yeah, so there was one more thing I want to show you. So yeah, this is an older boat, 1970s, but it looks fine inside. Everything is fresh, everything is dry, there is no mold, which always is a big plus. And the engine that is in here in this boat is almost brand spanking new. So let's take a look at that. We open up here the engine compartment. Start off with the under one, and then we take the top one. And as you can see, inside here is hiding a brand new Vitus 2-cylinder diesel engine, which is perfect, because it means that this engine is pretty much brand new. It's gonna need a lot of service. It probably doesn't have a lot of problems with it yet. That's gonna be the main selling point when I try to sell this boat in like a week's time or something like that the engine is brand new. That's where I'm gonna make my bank. And it works beautifully. I was out taking a drive the other day and I had a blast. Let's turn it on. So let's see, power switch to number 2. There we go, oil pressure already on. Yes, this one over here. Let's put this to the center. This one, turn it. Oh, you see, starts immediately. Couldn't get any better than that. I love it. yeah, so I felt I wanted to make a video about this $500 boat because, you know, I watch a lot of YouTube, obviously. That's where I spend most of my free time. And I see a lot of sailing channels. I can't remember what the name of the channel is right now, but there's this guy always talking about different sailboats. And he's always recommending boats like over 35 feet. Very seldom anyone under 39 feet. And I think that's a little bit unfair for the small boats out there, because you will get a lot of bang of your buck if you go with a little bit older, a little bit smaller boat. Especially if you're gonna just be sailing by yourself, a boat like this got more space than you need. You can just use like one of the berths here for storage, or like the entire front space for storage, or whatever. You always sleep better in the middle of the boat anyway. So I'm here to do justice to the older, smaller boats. As you can see, it's old, but it's well built. It's a long keel boat, got a brand new engine. So if you have like the feel that you need to buy a boat so you can get out and have a little bit of an adventure, you know, go sailing around the Mediterranean or the Baltic Sea or wherever you want to go, this is a perfect start. It's not gonna cost you a lot to buy. It's not gonna cost you a lot to maintain. It's very easy to learn to sail, especially if you have no prior experience, and it's very easy to handle by yourself. Absolutely a charm, you know, you just come in, throw both the ropes and land, and you just jump in and tie it up, super easy. So I just wanted to, you know, do a little shout out for all of those smaller, older boats out there that still needs love, that still are good sailing boats, that you still can go, you know, sail around the world with. And you don't need to spend tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars to get your freedom and to go out there and have fun and have adventures. It doesn't need to cost that much. It all depends on like what fucking standards you have. If you can live with a little smaller space, not having a lot of fancy stuff, like minimalistic, this is great. It's absolutely perfect. Now, of course, with a bigger sailboat, there is room for more people. That makes it a more sociable experience. Well, fine. Okay, you could fill this boat up with 4 people. You could, if you really, really wanted to, and like sail over the Atlantic. No problem. Absolutely doable. But it's gonna be tight. I don't want to tell you, you're gonna have no privacy. But it's doable, definitely. Well, that's pretty much it. What's my plan with this boat? Yeah, so I got approached. I made an offer. I got it for a good price. So what I'm gonna do, I already took all the things that doesn't need to be in here out. I'm gonna dry off all the wood, maybe give it a little bit of, you know, wood oil to make it look shiny and nice again. Then I'll high pressure wash, I'll pressure wash the deck. Make it look nice as well. I'm gonna put on the sails on the roll in the front, the mainsail. Rig it up so everything looks nice, then we'll take it out for sea trials, and once that's done, I know everything works as it's supposed to, everything is where it's supposed to be, then we'll put it out for sale. And I'm not a super greedy person. I'm looking for somewhere maybe around, I'll go from, let's say, $4,000 all the way down to 2.5. Depends on who's gonna buy it. If there is obviously, if someone comes that obviously has a lot of money, they're gonna have to pay more for it. That's just how I do pricing. If you drive up in a Mercedes, the price is gonna be $4,000. If you drive up in like a beat up old Skoda, the price is gonna be $2,500. That's how we do business. We adapt the price to the buyer's income. Oh yeah, and overall in this, there is like this places where you can plug in your 12 volt car charger. There's one right near here by my legs and one there in the front by the berth. So yeah, you always have access to phone charging. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this gives you some kind of clue or idea if you're looking for sailboat, you know, you don't have a super large budget. Maybe this will motivate you to, you know, go looking. And yeah, of course, I can always recommend to look for boats in like the Nordic countries in Scandinavia, because we have a lot of boat culture here, and you will find boats this size and larger for around this price all the time. You might not get as lucky as I did and get a brand spanking new engine in it, but you never know. It does happen. Well, I'm gonna sit here for a while, speculate about my business investments and what I'm gonna do with my life. Hopefully it's gonna turn out all good in the end. I hold my thumbs for that. Or else, you know, the sea is always right, as they say in the Lord of the Rings fucking shit-ass series. It really doesn't matter, but yeah, I'll figure something out. I'm tired of this bullshit. We need some more adventure, mates. Let's fucking go.